More than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start, but you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment. This is it. Albion's royal treasury, the store of the kingdom's total wealth. It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold, a topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes even further. True, many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips over vast amounts of gold in this very room. What will it be, Your Majesty? Very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets, and we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda. Riva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Riva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
Excuse me, have you got the time to get stuffed? I'd like to get to know someone like you, and then drown them.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, happy day! His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth. But my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Oh, that's an original.
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once. Welcome to Riva Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
Not very often, really. I just have a big imagination.
Put that away.
Hooray! Hello there.
Open your textbook.
Spend your way to happiness in my shop.
Seeing you brings back memories of wanting my eyes gouged out.
My goods are the cheapest. Really, they are.
Oh, look at the doggy. Looks delicious. It's a great day to be alive. And a better day to kill.
Majesty. Prices may be high, but we do live in an
If you
affluent
don't buy my
society,
goods,
you
Val,
know.
the rings will eat your children. No, really, I've seen it happen.
Yippee!
The king!
Ah, it's our
Woohoo! Crossbow to save the world.
Greetings, sir.
It's really, really, really you.
Hello.
I cannot tell you what joy it brings me to see you crowned king at last. I served proudly under your father when he sat on the throne, and I will continue to serve.
How are you this fine day, sir?
I'm afraid your property was irreparable.
Greetings,
Sir.
At your service, my king.
Yippee! Wow!
Oh, wow.
Hello! Yay!
Greetings, sir.
You taking me somewhere nice then?
If I can be of any help,
Till
let me
next
know.
time. Hi there, darling. Oh,
Thanks for
I
that.
mean, Your Majesty. Oh. Oh.
Da 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 da. Woo! Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
I'm flying. Put me down. What? Play?
Oh, wee.
Huh?
Hey!
That's quite that is. Give us a hand, and we can be pals. So you'll do it? Thanks!
Hello.
Well done.
When you find
found
yourself
one.
in a sword fight, just make sure you gut the other fellow first. Easy, what?
Another book for the Academy. How wonderful.
Reaver rules! Reaver rock! Really? You'll try to get a pair of his undies? I can't believe it, that's great!
I shall, in time, expand on the many strange and incredible escapades that occupied me during the following years. For now, I will simply remark that I hunted hidden treasures and set on dangerous quests in the very same manner that the heroes of legends once did. In short, I exhausted almost every legitimate means by which a young man may experience life at its fullest. It must have been this exhaustion, coupled with the fact that I could never quite shake off my involvement in accidental enterprise with behavior that led me in the end to run with a band of smugglers operating out of Barrowstone Port. After a few weeks of contrabanding, it was inevitable that I would wash up in the capital of such activities, Bloodstone. Its uncouth nature, colourful characters, and almost daily barroom fistfights fed a rather unhealthy and until then quite hidden appetite for the pleasures only the lowest of societies can provide. I blush to recall those days of drinking, gambling, and indulging in other unsavoury pastimes. I blush even harder as I bring to mind the succession of strong-willed and even stronger-thighed women I fell in love with. My only excuse is that such lack of restraint was latent in my blood, and while I had not followed my brother's example while they lived, I celebrated their memories by following it now.
Way! Salutations, my most gracious lord. So, Logan...
Huh? Yeah.
Two movers one.
1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Okay. You're fine.
Right.
Very good, Your Majesty. Very good. Absolutely splendid. Thank you so much. It really is most kind of you.
Well,
At your orders, sir.
Hello.
Wow! His underpants! You did it! How fantastic! I'm so happy. My collection is complete.
sail!
Wow!
Oh,
Wow!
it's the king!
Hi!
I just can't keep stocked up on some of these items. I'll give you a good price if you've got what I need.
This shop's a mine adventure, you know. Hello. That means it's extra special. I saw this and immediately thought of you, so I bought it then and there.
There are gifts for you to open.
Guns, guns, guns!
Yippee!
Woo! Hooray!
It's you!
You're it!
Yay!
Yay! Oh, wow!
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Hello! Cool! The king! Wait till I tell Mum
That
about
top,
this.
that's good. My lord.
Yeah! Woohoo! Just so good to have this back. Thanks. You done it now, ain't ya? We're gonna have to be friends from now on.
Joy to see you, Your Royal Grandness.
Oh, can't wait to see this.
Spend your way to happiness in my shop.
Everything you could possibly need
We'll be
and
going
much more.
bankrupt if things
Right
don't
here.
pick up. And so will the rest
Looking
of this area.
absolutely smashing today, Your Majesty. Hello, Your Majesty.
I just found taxing it down. More money in my pocket. And that means my trousers don't ride up so much.
Join the elite with our gems and jewels.
One quest after another, on and on and on, or will you hang it up someday?
We will not be undersold. That is our non-binding guarantee. I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
Finest products in
You
Brightwall
look
available
great.
here.
You could get a real bargain.
You should keep checking
If
my
business
shop.
doesn't pick up
You
soon,
never know
I'll
when I
be
might
right
have a
out of
sale
it.
on. Business, I mean.
Just going to have a look around.
Yippee!
You are looking well today, my lord.
Keep your suggestions to yourself, will you? I know what I want.
Welcome to the...
My king. At your orders, sir.
My lord.
Whoa! At your service. Your command.
How are you today,
At your service, my king.
Ah, it's the great room.
And at your
orders,
command.
sir.